Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are or whenever you're watching this. This portion is just about the 2 minute story in which you want to hit some key factors. When you started, when you started, how long you been doing it, how did you get into the industry, why did you get into the industry, why you're still here, and where you plan to be. So you want to hit all those key points. Um, right there. So I'll give you mine. So I was introduced into the industry in 2019 on New Year's Eve when somebody gave me a phone call and interrupted my nice evening. And they just said, "Hey, hey, won't you? I thought of you as a good person, good opportunity. You're ambitious. You got all these great things going on. I think we got a great opportunity for you." And I just jumped into it. Um, Looking at it, the biggest thing that I love was I've been in the military for 23 years as of today, and I was looking for something new. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to get out and go to school. I didn't want to go work for anybody. I want to actually start my own business, and this became a great opportunity where I started looking at my paycheck. I started making 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, $6,000 a month, and it was more than I ever made. So, and that's why I'm here today, doing this business and something that, for my son, I learned about living benefits is something that I want to crusade and tell everybody about. So, 2 minutes, tell a quick story, keep the attention. Yeah, I laid out all of those things. So my long story is when I give my presentation, as I'm talking about, why I'm really here, right? And it's to draw you in and tell you a couple things. So if you don't know me, my name is Cedrick, and I was introduced into this industry by a friend, Alvin Barnes. He introduced me into the industry, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to um, pretty much. I didn't want to go to school. I'm more of a hands-on behind the desk type person. I've done human resources for a long time, and then I learned about insurance. And the biggest thing that I learned about insurance was living benefits. The living benefits was something that I didn't even know existed. I thought I was in that population of people that thought that with insurance, it's just for like when you die, when you get old. I was that person, right? But when I learned about living benefits, I learned that it could have helped me in a time that I really needed it. Where I had my son, Cameron, he was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, and when he was a year and a half, he got ill. He was taken to the hospital. He was paralyzed, nerve damage from just the illness that he had. And you can look it up. But with that, he couldn't move, and I was really helpless. But at that time, I was still in the military, and he had to have two shots to his spinal cord. The two shots, IVIGs, they were $50,000 each shot, and all I could do was just pray about it, and and hope, whatever it is, whatever it took for him to be okay, it really mattered to me. So the military covered the bulk of the bill, and I paid the rest. Right, they paid the bulk of the bill. I'm glad for that. And what I didn't know is if I had living benefits and insurance on him, for him to not because I thought that he was passed away, but for health reasons, it would have paid for everything that happened after he came home. He couldn't go to the daycare. People had to quit their jobs. I had to take time off of work. He started to go to physical therapy. There's a lot of things that came out of my pocket. Life insurance actually pays for that. And if I knew that, then I'll be in a way better situation. I'll put him in a better situation and probably even got him more help than I did the best that I could. So what I'm doing today is telling people about how to properly use the new life insurance living benefits to their advantage so they don't have to be helpless as a father like I was. So that's my story. So with that, you tell your story. I told you how life insurance is beneficial to me, beneficial to my son. And he has to use guaranteed insurance. Guaranteed. You can't get a regular policy until he turns 18. So knowing your carriers, knowing all of those things, telling your story is beneficial. I gave a 2 minute story, told you from A to Z, and then I gave you my story of why I do this right now. To which I will give that during a presentation as I'm going to go in and start talking about living benefits and connect with people that may have known somebody that had medical conditions, or maybe they could have related to the money part and being a father and parent, any of those things. So that's when it comes down to the storytelling. When you watch the UMS guide from Deidre, go subscribe to that, and I'll tell you more about that in our next episode when you start getting into the crusade and things like that. All right, see you on the next one.